Hello angels, my name is Ebony, and in this video we're gonna go over angel number 555. So if you are still seeing triple fives everywhere you go, all day, every day, or if you just seen it today, go no further. I'm gonna give you some messages, some updated energy, some new fresh messages that your angels may be sending to you if you are still seeing this angel number. One thing I always think about when I see triple fives is change. Like a bag of nickels, triple fives is all about change. Like I always think about that. Like that's the first thing that come in my mind. It's some type of change that you are going through. And when I first recorded this video, a lot has changed because I was sitting in my car and I was reading my sample copy of my book, Angels Everywhere. And a lot has changed since then. I've been around the world. I've met people. I've learned a lot. I've done a lot. I've created a lot. And it just proved to be true for me. Like, a lot of the changes weren't positive. A lot of them hurt a lot. I'm still going through changes right now that kind of hurt a little bit, but seeing this number is reassurance that the changes that I'm going through is for the better. So if you don't have your copy of my book, make sure you click the links in the description, shop my storefront, and grab your copy. So when you see angel number 555, not only are the changes that you are going through necessary, they're divinely guided. They're being tended to by the divine. Like nothing is happening to you by accident. Your angels, your celestial beings, your spirit guides, your intuition, your higher self, your subconscious mind, the creator, the most high, whatever term you choose to call it, they know what's best for you. They know like the perfect route. They know what you need to go through in order to get you on the path that you need to get on. Okay, they know like what's gonna get your attention. They know like what's gonna make it pop for you, what's gonna click for you to really invoke the changes that you need. Like sometimes you just have to be pushed. Like sometimes they just have to be like they just have to like literally like shake you up in order to get your attention. So just because you're going through something that may be painful or hurtful, or your heart may break a little bit, you may be disappointed, it's always like a bigger purpose. It's always for a reason. It's always happening because there's a lesson that you need to learn. So fives represent positive life choices, learning life lessons through experiences. Like some things you just have to go through. Like some people can tell you and talk to you till they're blue in the face. But sometimes you gotta put your hand on that hot stove to know that it's gonna burn you. You know what I'm saying? Like people say, stop, no, don't do it, don't do it. But until you actually do it, until you touch that stove yourself, until you get burnt yourself, you ain't gonna understand. So a lot of times, like this number is an indication like, look, we told you, you got to experience it, learn the lesson and move on. Okay, so don't like get caught up in like whatever your situation is. Maybe you had to get evicted. Maybe you had to get fired from that job for you to understand. Maybe he had to leave you. Maybe you had to learn that he was cheating on you. Maybe you had to literally get burnt by whatever for you to understand like, damn, this shit is real. I need to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you had to fall. Maybe you had to get scraped up a little bit in order for you to understand. But it's always gonna have some type of silver lining in the end. So don't be so caught up on what happened and the hurt. Like, learn to heal your hurts. Your angels are really all over you. Like, they're gonna help you. They're gonna nourish your wounds. They're gonna help you heal. They're going to help mend your heart. They're going to put the money back in your account. They're going to find you a better place to live. They're going to get you a new car. Like, it's all going to work out. But in the midst of all of that, the lessons that you learn in that process are invaluable. Like, nobody can take your education away from you. Nobody can take your experiences away from you. So learn from them, especially when you see this number. It's going to end up being a positive life change. It really may be like, look, I learned this and I'm not going back there, or I learned this and I'm not ever gonna let nobody play with me like this again. I learned this, and when I see these red flags, I'm not going to You know what I'm saying? So always look at it as a positive life change. Sometimes you gotta go through that. It's inevitable. So when you see this number, your angels want you to release any fears about your earthly supply. Like, don't feel like you don't have enough. Don't let lack stop you from moving forward. Still do the research, still find what you need to find, still create and build, and keep your energy strong. Like, don't let what you're going through, like, have you walking around like with a dark cloud. Like, still have a nice strong energy and just walk in faith. Like, I know it's happening for a reason. Everything. And when you see angel number 555, your angels want you to let go of the old so you can welcome in the new. Like, you can't get a new fish with one on the hook, and that's all across the board. Like, you can't be afraid to let go of something if you want something new. You can't have your old life and your new life. You can't. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. Like, you got to make a decision and stick with it. It's going to hurt a little bit. It's all right. You'll be all right. You just got to figure out what you want the most. Like, you don't want your old life. You want your new life. Your new life is like 10 times better than your old life. I would take this life right here that I'm living over the life I was living 5 years ago any day. Okay, just like I gladly give this life up for where I'm going, because I still got more. I'm still growing. It's still more things that I want. So I will gladly give this up for what's coming next. So keep that in mind when you see 555. Like, don't try to hold on to something that's not for you. Give it up. Something so much better is coming. I love that affirmation. Something so much better is coming. Write that in the comments. That lets me know you paying attention. Okay, something so much better is coming. Your angels want you to be honest with yourself. Like, who you really are, what you really want, what you're really here for. Like, be honest with yourself. With yourself, like what works for you, not what somebody else wants, not what somebody else thinks will be good for you. Like, really sit down and think about, like, what's gonna work for you. What lifestyle works for you? How do you want to live your life? Like, be honest with yourself. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you are you got, for real. So you want to make sure you're living the life that you want to live. Okay? No matter what anybody else around you feels, what do you want? How do you want to live? Okay? And that's going to help guide your decisions and your choices and your actions. Now, because fives represent change, your angels want you to be flexible and they want you to be adaptable. They want you to be okay with changes. Like, everything don't have to go the way it's always been. Everything don't have to go the way you think it's going to go. Like, sometimes you got to be like, okay, I'll try it that way. Or, you know what, I'll go this route. It's okay to be a little different. Okay, we could try it this way this time. I'm going to try something new. All right, I'll do it. I'll try it. Like, give it a try. Unless it's crack, don't try that. But you know what I'm saying? If it's something like, you know, if it's something beneficial, don't be trying no new designer drugs and don't be doing all that shit now. Let them have that. But, like, I'm talking about creative things, new things, fun things. Don't be trying no new trendy stuff. Like, nah. Don't be taking no shots and no vaccines and doing all this stuff that they telling you just because. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about creative ideas. You know, don't be trying no new hookahs and no new vapes and no new drinks and no new, don't do that, pills and stuff. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, creative endeavors, okay? Things that are going to bring you joy and love and things that are going to help you. Things that are beneficial for you, okay? And they also want you to travel. Like, the world is so much bigger than your little town, okay? Get your passport. Go get your passport. Start looking up flights. Start following travel blogs. Like, go different places, even if it really is in your city, like new places in your city. But, like, the world is so much bigger, okay? Travel. Book that trip. Find where you can drive to that's near you. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get in the habit of experiencing new things and having and creating new life experiences. Even if it's like a different concert or a different activity, just try new things, because that's going to broaden your whole aura. It's going to broaden your mind. It's going to broaden your thoughts. You're going to be introduced to so many different people and ideas and foods and just thought patterns, like lifestyle choices. Like, you're just going to realize that the world is way bigger than what you used to and what you're accustomed to. So your angels may be sending you this number to kind of shake it up a little bit, try something different, try something new, and like live your life a little differently. Everything don't have to be the same routine. Everything don't have to be the same like how it's always been. No. If you're that type of person that's like, I always did it this way, this is a sign to like do it a different way. Okay, try something different. One of my favorite messages of 555 is promote yourself. Forget a cosign. Like, you don't need people to clap for you. Okay, when you're tapped in and you tuned in to the spiritual, you don't need a cosign. You don't need man approval. Okay, so promote yourself. Focus on who you're inspiring and not who you're triggering. A lot of times you don't want to promote all day, every day. Even though you're on social media all day, you may not want to post because you're like, dang, I'm posting too much. No, you're not posting too much. Okay? Stay in their face. Stay on the top of their dome. Stay in their mind. Stay in their psyche. Stay in their energy. And keep promoting what you're here for. Keep going. Fuck a cosign. Okay? You don't need that cosign. Don't nobody need a cosign for you. I'm so big on that. Like, I don't want my come up attached to nobody. Okay? I want my come up like, oh, I remember her, she did this. I don't want it to be like, oh girl, because such and such. No. Don't attach me to nobody and nothing. Okay? You don't need no cosign. You could do it yourself. You ain't gotta get no claps from the people around you. Because trust me, they're definitely watching. Somebody is always watching you. In real life, somebody always watching you. So continue to promote yourself, promote your gifts, share your gifts, use your voice, share your talents, promote yourself. Put your links in the comments or something. You know what I'm saying? Just keep promoting yourself. And the right people that are for you, they're going to show up, they're going to support you, they're going to carry you. Like the waves, we gonna carry you. Never beg people to support you. I'm so big on that. Man, I don't care if it take me 10, 15, 20 years for my come up. I ain't begging nobody for nothing. I just don't have that type of energy. I'll stay down. I'm comfortable. I'm protected. I'm provided for. I ain't missing no meals. My belly full. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm fasting, my belly full, I'm good. I'm very comfortable. I'm in a very nice, comfortable space. I would never beg nobody for nothing. Okay? Don't beg people to support you. Angel numbers are like subtle signs that you have a team of help. And they're going to carry you so much further than any man will ever carry you. And they're going to do it with pure intentions. They're not doing it for a pat on the back. They're not doing it so that they can get recognition. They're really doing it out of love for you. You get what I'm saying? So once you tap into that, you won't be looking around and seeing who supported you, who booked you, who came to you, who paid for you. You're not even going to care because you're going to be so in your own little space of creating and doing what you do that you ain't got the time to worry about who not supporting you. Okay, and you're not here for your friends and family anyway. Okay, you're here for the vast amount of people that are waiting for you to share your gifts. So never beg people to support you. Just do what works for you and keep showing up and keep sharing your gifts. Okay, so angel number 555 is a reminder from your angels that they want you to put yourself first. Fill your cup up. Okay, you can't pour from an empty cup. Fill your cup up first. Put your mask on first. Like when you're in an airplane, okay? You got to put your mask on first. You can't help nobody else if you're suffering. How you going to help somebody else when you're hurt? You know what I'm saying? So fill your cup up first. It's okay to be a little selfish with you and do what's best for you. 555s also remind you to keep an open mind because it's all about changes. So you cannot have the same thinking that you've been having your whole life. Like, you got to have an open mind. You got to try something different. It's about flexibility, adaptability, being vulnerable. It's about change, doing things different. Like, switch it up a little bit and just try it for once. Like, it's okay to try something and not like it. But what if you try it and you really do like it? What if you try it and it really does work? You know what I'm saying? Then you realize like, damn, I've been trying to hold on to these old thought patterns. I've been trying to hold on to this old job. I've been trying to hold on to this old lover. I've been trying to hold on to this friendship that don't serve me. Like, try something new. Okay, especially when the opportunity presents itself, okay? We flowing, we're not forcing nothing. We flowing, we going with the flow, okay? Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. Whatever stays, let it stay. But we're not trying to force nothing. This number is not about forcing nothing. It's about letting it go peacefully, letting it come peacefully, like just going with the flow. What's for you will never miss you. It's not gonna miss you. It won't. So when your angel sends you 555, they want you to know that the changes that you're going through are necessary. Like, you need to go through this. Like, they know what's going to get your attention. I can't stress that enough. Okay, so it's going to stop you from doing whatever it is that's not serving you. It's going to push you into doing something that you really need to be doing. Like, it's all working for a reason. It's all happening for a reason. Like, God and my angels and my higher self, they know what I gotta go through to stop certain things. They know what I gotta go through in order to move to another level. And it may hurt. Like, it really may physically hurt you. It really may hurt you emotionally. But when you think about the bigger picture, some things you just can't go back to. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, maybe in relationships, like, they know that they have to show you this man hurting you, or this man may physically have to hurt you, or you may physically have to have some type of scars on you. Like, my angels know how to get my attention. Like, once you start putting scarification on my body, you start marking my body up, once you start like leaving wounds and scars on my body, I can't go back to that. Like, they know that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna get my attention. Yours may be like, you may physically see something, or they may really do something to you, or you may really be betrayed in some way. They may show you something that you need to see, that it's like, it ain't no going back from that. I can't go back. Like, I can't. Even if I wanted to, I can't, because this right here is like, this is it. So keep that in mind. Some things you have to go through. Yeah, and it hurts, but you'll get over it. I promise you, you'll get over it. Nothing real can be threatened. I learned that from A Course in Miracles. I love that too. Nothing real can be threatened. If it's real, and real is rare, you'll know it, okay? So sometimes they just gotta put you through certain situations, because if it was real, you wouldn't be going through that. And sometimes we just be so blinded by what we think we want. We blinded by what we think is gonna serve us. We're blinded by what we think feels good. No, nothing real can be threatened. Welcome the new changes in your life. Welcome them. Like, be okay with it, but don't force it. That don't mean like, go call everybody up and be like, I'm done with you. No, I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not saying quit your lover, none of that. I'm just saying that if it's not working, and you are like literally like it's in your face, like there's no other choice, welcome those changes, but don't force it. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. But we're not forcing nothing, okay? We attracting, we not chasing, we flowing, we're not forcing, okay? Welcome the new changes, but like, don't just be like, oh, I watched this video and you know what, I'm done. No. But you'll know. Like me, I'm loyal. I'm gonna stay till I can't stay no more. Like, but when I'm done, I'm done. Ain't no coming back. Like, it's certain things that I'm just not gonna put up with. Certain things I'm just not gonna deal with. Certain things I'm just not gonna let myself go through. You know what I'm saying? So certain things you just can't turn a blind eye to. Certain things you can't ignore. So welcome the changes in your life, but don't force them. Anything you lose will be replaced with better. Anything, whether it's people, money, cars, jobs, clothing, like whatever. Anything you lose gonna be replaced with something better. Friendships, you'll be all right. So your angel sends you this number so that you can focus on your freedom. Like, what does it feel like for you? Like, what does it look like for you to be free? To just go and come as you please? Like, what is going to promote happiness in your life? Think about it. Like, really sit down and think about, like, what does it feel like? Like, for me, I feel free. I could just go and come as I please. I don't have to worry about nothing or nobody. Like, I can literally just do what I want. It's a wonderful feeling. So in regards to love, like your love situations, your angels want you to keep the faith. But I say in every video, don't let nobody play with you now. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody play with you, but keep the faith in regards to love, because your angels really do want what's best for you. This number also represents fertility, reproduction, and love. Like, it represents love and fertility, because the root number is 6, and 6 is the vibration of unconditional love. So seeing 5 3 times also represents love and fertility. Maybe you may be welcoming in some new big changes in your life. Maybe you're gonna literally welcome in a little baby. Maybe you're gonna welcome in some new business ideas. Okay, I don't know, but whatever it is, welcome the changes, because that's what they're sending you this number for. So we are out with the old and in with the new. Okay, I don't want that old but some money. Out with the old and in with the new when you see this number. 5s represent curiosity, being curious, being adventurous. Is representing change, like all of those vibrations. Like, be curious. Like, I wonder how this tastes. I wonder what it's like over there. I wonder what this is like. I wonder what it'll be like if. Like, just stay curious. Like, keep your childlike imagination in real life. In order for you to move towards like a better future, you gotta be okay with letting go of the old. I'm going back to that. Okay, leave what you don't want alone. I tell myself that every day. Like, if you know you really don't want this situation, leave it alone. Like, no matter how good it may feel to you at the time. You know what I'm saying? Leave what you don't want alone, because what's coming is going to be so much greater than what you left behind. There are far, far better things ahead than anything that you leave behind. I love that. So much that I had to write it in my journal. Okay? It's okay. You can leave it be. Something better coming. Your angels send you this number so that you can embrace this season and this time of letting go. L-I-G, and let it go. Don't try to hold on to something that's not for you. Don't try to hold on to something that don't want you. Don't try to hold on to something that's not for you. Don't try to hold on to something that's not a good fit for you. It's not a good fit. You know you're not happy. Let it go. Like, no. Okay, so one of the most interesting facts I learned about the number 5 in the Bible is dealing with the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, because he was wounded 5 times. He had 2 nails in his hand, his feet, and then 1 wound in his side. So those 5 wounds represented the Lord's grace for us. Like, I never even realized that. So your angels may be sending you this number to remind you to be kind to yourself. Show yourself some grace. It's okay. I have literally, like, before I've been asking for forgiveness to others, but as of late, I've been trying to like really forgive myself, because I just let people play with me too much, honestly. Like, and I have to forgive myself for putting myself in some situations that just don't serve me, and just letting people play with me. Like, you can't treat me right, but you can't leave me alone either, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to forgive myself for just going through certain things that I go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me alone. Like, for real. Leave me alone. Okay? So your angel sends you this so that you can be kind to yourself. You can forgive yourself. You can show yourself some grace. It's okay. We all be dumb a little bit sometimes. It's okay. All right? Just pick yourself back up and just don't let nobody play with you. Your angels also send you this number because somebody close to you may be secretly suffering. Like, everything ain't about you. You know what I'm saying? I say that all the time. Everything ain't about you. Sometimes I just don't want to talk. It don't have nothing to do with what you did to me. It's me. Some people really may be secretly suffering, so you need to check on your strong friends. You don't know what they're going through. Everything is not about you, okay? And sometimes really all they need is a hug. They may need some love and attention from you. So check on your strong friends and your strong family, because somebody around you may be secretly suffering, and like just your presence and your energy and your love and just being there could help them. Yeah, that resonate with me a lot, because I'm the strong. I just feel like I don't have no other choice but to be strong. So even when I am suffering, I can't tell you, because who gonna help me? What shoulder do I have to cry on? Like, who do I have to call? So sometimes you may just need to check on your strong friends. It ain't gonna hurt, man. Yeah, that resonated with me a lot. Yeah. So let's put a heart in the comment for our strong friends. Just send them some love. When you see angel number 555, you may be preoccupied with some thoughts in the past. Like you may be stuck in some stinking thinking. You know, you may be thinking about some things that you did that you, like I said before, need to forgive yourself for. You may be living in regret. You may be feeling guilty about some things. And your angels want you to let that go. That's in the past. Like, it's in the past. You can't change it. Let it go. Okay, you did whatever you did. Whatever happened, it's okay. Okay, they send you this number to let that go and focus on the new. Focus on right now, like your energy right now, the way you feel right now, and how you want to feel in the future. Stay focused on the present. You can't take it back. It happened. You did it. Like, whatever. Like, no matter what, like, you can start right now to create a new future. So let's leave all that stuff in the past. Let the past be in the past and move on. Welcome in the new changes. Okay, you can't get a new fish with one on the hook. Let it go. They want you to learn from your mistakes, but don't dwell on them. Learn from them. And once you learn from them, it's like, okay, well, I learned it. I'm not going through this no more. When I see these red flags, I'm not about to let nobody do that to me no more. I'm not doing this anymore. When I feel this way, I know that that's an indicator that whatever, like, just learn from your mistakes and keep it moving. And they most definitely want you to end any relationships, any situationships that you got where there's no love present. Like, you really think your angels want you to be around people that don't love you? You really think they want you to allow people to play with you and string you along and be disloyal to you? They don't want that type of love for you. They want a perfect love for you. But how can they give it to you when you are still dealing where you know it ain't no love there? Okay, the world is filled with people that love you unconditionally, because this number is a vibration of unconditional love. Okay, so focus on that. And in any situationships or any relationships or any unions, or let go of any lovers that don't love you. No, we not loving on lovers that don't love us. That's stupid. It ain't that good. It may be good, but it ain't that good. Okay. And you gonna have to do it, because they not gonna leave you alone. So you're going to have to do it. Okay? I'm talking to myself. They not going to leave you alone. Sometimes the things that you think you want, they not good for you. All right? So your angels may send you this to, like I said, welcome in the changes. And most of the changes, they're going to happen outside of your comfort zone. They're going to happen outside of your comfort zone. Like, not where you're comfortable. You got to be a little uncomfortable. But it's going to be so worth it in the end. You're going to be connected with like-minded souls. You're going to be, like, presented with so many beautiful and new opportunities. But you got to go through that season of being a little uncomfortable and a little unfamiliar, because this number is all about change, being vulnerable, being different, trying something different, trying something new. And the last note that I have for angel number 555 is for you to prepare for a lucrative windfall of abundance, okay? Make space. Create the space. Like right now, I've been decluttering. I've been getting drawer organizers. I've been cleaning out my space. I've been like just organizing stuff. Like just, I don't know why, I've just been called to like declutter and clean and just clean spaces. I'm not normally organizing and stuff, like, so prepare. Okay, prepare for what you're praying for. I know I say that a lot, but I love that, because that's what this angel number is all about. embracing the new, creating space for the new. Okay? So angels, I hope that I gave you some good energy, some new energy for when you see triple fives. It's all about change. Don't be afraid to change. I know you like what's familiar, but sometimes what's familiar and what feel good to you ain't good for you. I mean, it's just not. Okay, so let me know your experience with angel number 555. I'm super late. I feel like my trainer is probably at my gym right now, but I had to finish this because I'm so like, I don't know. I don't know. My energy is different. It's kind of weird a little bit. I feel like I'm definitely going through a change. But let me know what your experience is. If you got any good energy from this video or anything resonated, make sure you leave a heart in my comments. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn the notification bells on. Don't forget to get your copy of my book, Angels Everywhere. I love this. This is such a positive manifestation for me, okay? Welcome into changes. All change is not bad. A lot of them are good for you, okay? And I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.